Joel, how's the new colours feeling now?
Yeah, I'm getting more comfortable by the day. This is obviously nearly a month into the role now, a leadership role with the boys, and yeah, looking forward to it.
In terms of the training, you're not itching to get out there with them?
No, I'm not. They obviously hit very hard. They train, you hear from word of mouth that they train very hard. I've seen it firsthand that, you come in and it's a storm way, and been really impressed by that.
How does it stack up against your time at the Cats in terms of how hard they're going in pre-season?
Well, it changed over times. Obviously, by the end of my time, I was trying to get the body right and feel good for a full season ahead. So these guys are a great age right now to get the best out of themselves.
Joel, the Storm organisation, the brand has been so strong in the last decade, really its whole existence. What can you bring to the table?
Yeah, well, it's a wait and see sort of thing too. But I look forward to just joining in their way, to be honest, to start. The Storm way has been strong, as you said, for a long, long time. And it was part of me being really interested in that and why I'm here.
I think today, Storm have only missed the finals once under Craig, and in your time, the Cats have only missed finals twice, maybe once.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah,
and bringing a lot of experience from both ends, I guess.
Yeah, we have, and obviously it's more me joining in with the Storm than them joining in with, the way that I did things down the road. And right now it's a different group that they've got compared to what they've had in the past. So it's about getting these boys together and working out what they can do.
First people hit out with in terms of the trial game going back in Sydney Park. Is it? I'm assuming it brings back good memories to head back down the highlight.
Yeah, I had a pretty good record down there, so hopefully the boys can continue that on. It's going to be a little bit different, sitting on the other side of the fence. But yeah, I mean, in saying that, I'm still learning the game, and my key role is to look after those leaders and bring them through as quickly as possible.
How's that move been to obviously a new sport, different code? Do you find many similarities between the two in terms of leadership style and attributes you can bring?
Yeah, you do, but I guess you see it across all professional athletes, and that's what they have here. And I was standing on a field with Cooper Cronk and Billy Slater the other day, and I felt like the odd one out. But it's just amazing. I crossed paths with plenty of rugby league players before, and know what it takes to sort of play at that elite level too.
Can you speak to some of the challenges that you've encountered with the Storm that are unique from what you find in an AFL environment?
Yeah, well, probably the main thing that shines out over everything else is that they have to bring players in from here, there and everywhere. So for them to come wanting to play for the Storm, but then getting the opportunity, I feel that the boys are really grateful for that. And now it's their turn to take it out onto the field and make sure they make the most of their time in a Storm jersey.
One of the Storm boys was saying the other day that you've made a real effort in building relationships with the boys. Is that something that you really focus on in terms of the leadership sense?
Yeah, I've had to get to know the boys. Sorry, I've had to get to know the boys on a personal level first, just like I would anywhere that I go. But been really impressed with the mannerisms that they hold themselves in, the way that they treat the facilities and the place that they work in, whether it be here or down Geelong Grammar for camp. And I look forward to the year ahead.
Storm still got to pick a captain. What sort of role are you playing in that?
Yeah, they do. I mean, I've been here for a short period, so I'll play a minor role in that. They have a number of candidates ready to go, so they'll be left up to the coach and probably Frank more than anyone else.
Sort of Cam Munster talking about some of the work he's done with you so far. Can you talk about that a little bit? What have you sort of had to do with Cam so far?
It was get to know him on a personal level, and Cam was one of the players that is obviously really attractive around Victoria, has a killer instinct, obviously has great knowledge and a big person within the rugby league game. So he was one that tickled my fancy when I wanted to come to the Storm.
Leadership attributes as well for him?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, no doubt. He's recently become a father not long ago. He's understands that it's over to him now and the side around him, that he's got to have a big impact on that.
In terms of the leadership attributes you look for, obviously captain for a long time yourself, but is there a particular attribute or quality that you look in a leader when you're looking to appoint someone like that?
More, to be honest, that they want to do the job of a weekend. The performance side of leadership is really important, I think. Culturally, they want the place to be in a good place. They can be good on the field and off the field, and I think that's what we see here in a lot of the leaders.
And looking at the Cats, obviously, they haven't announced your success there. Is there someone in particular that you'd like to see lead Geelong next season?
No, it's going to be left in the hands of the footy club, and I look forward to that coming out more than probably any of the other boys there at this stage. They're in a great position where they have a number of candidates.
Do you see this stop off in NRL as a stop on the way that you're returning to the AFL coaching role? Do you see yourself being a senior coach or assistant coach in an AFL program?
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't really thought that far along the lines. It was more come and get within an organisation that's been really successful, and that I can learn plenty out of. So that's a stepping stone.
Has it felt quite different being on the coaching side of things as opposed to being a player in the group and trying to form those relationships?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the days look different. Plenty more meetings that you probably get to. In saying that, loved every step of it along the way. So.
Have you had much of a chance to connect and build a relationship with Craig and know kind of with Australian coaches of any sport?
Yeah, and Craig was a big part why I've joined the club, because I've only played under Mark and Chris, two great coaches. Craig, probably the best coach that's gone around in the rugby league world for the last 25 years. I'm not sure how old he is. I'll get myself in trouble here, but and he was a big part of why I joined.
You had to do like a bit of a rugby league crash course to get yourself where you feel like you can comfortable having conversations with people about it.
No, well, I'm learning on the run a little bit, and I sat down with Frank Panisi right at the start, and he told me that would be okay. So I'm taking his word for it. A very trustworthy man when I was sitting across the table from him.
Have you got like a rugby league mentor who you're leaning on to help get you through the finer points?
No, it's more getting out to most of the sessions. These big sessions. I got one out there today, Battlefields, which is a session that trying to learn on what they're working on, who's taking a lead a little bit, and it's picking the game up from there.
Working with, like you said, you've got Bob Thompson, Chris Scott, now Craig Nolan. Do you find that now going into NRL and working with another one of Australia's best coaches, that what makes them great isn't necessarily technical knowledge of the sport, it's about the way that they operate and the standards they keep? Or have you found each experience to be distinct?
Well, I think there's just so much to coaching in itself. So I'll probably be wrong in trying to answer the question right, but what they both carry is a big care for their clubs that they both work for. I think both technically, I haven't been with Craig well enough, are exceptionally good at the game. If you're not, you're going to get spat out pretty quick. You have to change with the times. And they've got a good playing group underneath them that want to play for them.
How much hunger are you seeing in this Storm group after the finals exit last year?
Yeah, well, to be honest, they finished in a position where they didn't want to finish. It was important for them at the end of the year, and we've spoken about it quickly, to take that deep breath and reset again. They probably had players not in as good form as they wanted to at that time of the year. Been there myself, with the side down the road, but it's probably never as bad as what it looks. So let's get back on the horse and have another go.